Hello everyone and welcome back to Whiz. This is Priyadarshan here, your host master, and I'm here with the answers for yesterday's questions and five more exciting new questions for you. So I hope you're ready and I hope you've been waiting for this. So let's get to the answers for yesterday's questions. So here comes question number 1. This university first opened its doors to students all the way back in 1096. It became a full fledged university with student housing and a specific curriculum by 1249. Name this university. So, this is probably one of the most famous and prestigious universities in the world. So, the university that we are talking about is the Oxford University. So, it dates back so long back, and we all know it's a very prestigious university. Anyone who gets admission here or passes out from here, they're already considered as geniuses, right? So that was the answer for the first question. Moving on to our second question for yesterday. During World War II, a Canadian soldier smuggled his bear to Britain, and later it became an attraction at the London Zoo. Young Christopher Robin Milne loved this bear so much that he gave this teddy bear the same name. This in turn inspired his father to write the stories about which bear. So, as while growing up as a child, I think everyone would have read stories about this cute bear who's had a big round belly and was so sweet. So, we are talking about obviously Winnie the Pooh. So, Winnie the Pooh is the name of the bear. So, that was the answer for the second question. Moving on to our third question for yesterday. She began her acting career in 1978 and had her first film starring role in Grease 2. That was in the year 1982. Before receiving mainstream attention for her breakout performance in Scarface, which was in the year 1983. So which actress are we talking about? So obviously because I've told Scarface, many of you would have cracked this one. The answer we were looking for is Michelle Pfeiffer. So Michelle Pfeiffer, the very well-known actress and so very versatile and graceful. So that answer was Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, moving on to our fourth question for yesterday. In war times, significantly more boys than girls are born. What is this syndrome known as? So this syndrome is known as the returning soldier syndrome. So as soldiers lose their lives in battle, so similarly another soldier is born. So that is why they call it the returning soldier syndrome. So that was the answer for the fourth question. Moving on to our fifth question for yesterday. Which rodent's name is derived from the Greek word which means shadow tail? So this is a very cute rodent, and it's very tiny and it's very quick as well. So the rodent that we are talking about is the squirrel. So because of the way, because of its fluffy tail, so it comes from the Greek word that means shadow tail. So those were the answers for our 5 questions for yesterday. And now it's time to move on to the 5 questions for today. So here we go. Here is question number 1. Name the scientific director of the Manhattan Project commented on the first test of a nuclear bomb with, "Now, we all are sons of bitches." So that is what he said after he had done the test for the first nuclear bomb. So who is this scientific director that we are talking about? Moving on to our second question for today. He was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in the year 1939. In 1938, he was Time Magazine's Person of the Year. So who is this person that we are talking about? Now this is sort of a trick question, so the answer may not seem as simple as you think. So you need to think a little out of the box for this one. And that was our second question. Moving on to our third question for today. India used to celebrate this day on 20th November every year before 1964. After this particular incident in 1964, it was changed to the current date, which has been followed till date and will get followed going forward also. What are we talking about? So what day, what is the importance of this day, and why was the date changed from 20th of November to when we celebrate it today? So that was our third question. Moving on to our fourth question for today. This song was composed by Hungarian pianist and composer Rezo Seres and published in 1933. Also known as the Hungarian suicide song, this song has been the center of many urban myths, linking it to the suicide of several people who had listened to the song. So, which is this song that we are talking about? So that was our fourth question. And now it's time for our last question for today. Which spider species silk is the toughest biomaterial in the world? So there's a little tongue twister in the question itself. So I'll repeat it. Which spider species silk is the toughest biomaterial in the world? So that sums up our 5 questions for today. I hope you enjoyed the answers for yesterday's questions, and I'll be looking forward to your answers in the comments below for today's questions. So I'm really excited and waiting for your answers. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I will be back tomorrow with 5 more questions and 5 more answers. So do stay tuned in, and please await my IPL match review also. And you can like and share and subscribe to both the channels. And please, I'm open to suggestions. You can tell me if you want me to cover certain topics, talk about certain aspects of a match, or some questions that you would like me to set. I'm always open to it. I'm open to that. So thank you, and I will see you all tomorrow. For now, this is all from me. So stay safe, take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Let's keep quizzing.